Hi, Jim here. Recording a Strava video. Just letting you know about future videos, really. So right now there is a coronavirus lockdown, kind of worldwide, really. To be fair, some places have had it a lot worse than others. Um, I'm from England, so we've had it quite. We've not had it too bad. That's partly because of people being irresponsible and not adhering to social distancing and not really caring too much about it. And then we have this situation where people just were going to the seaside, people were going to do unnecessary things. I did make one mistake in going to the shop and getting some crisps. That was whilst I was on a walk. Um, but I was on my own. You see, so that's different. That's sort of different. But people were going to the seaside, people were going to places, big parks, big places. And then what happened was the Prime Minister of England, Boris Johnson, made it so that we had to stay indoors for 3 weeks to kind of ease this thing off. And people kept ignoring it for quite a while. And this is the first week of that 3 week period. To the point where things have come on rather rapidly. Like social distancing is 2 meters apart from each other, and distancing of two people. Now, if you're in a family, that's different because you live together. But if it's other people elsewhere, then it's kind of different. So what it is you can go out and do your activity, and I'm saying activity because you only can do, pardon me, you're only allowed to do one activity in that day. Now, I was quite worried with the dogs because I was like, oh great, the dogs are only going to get one walk a day now. But that's not how it is. It's because I can take the dogs out myself on my own, like I would normally do. But then my mum or my dad can take them out separately, or they can just take them out together. But then that's it then. I actually asked how Mario was because he is. Well, I'm just gonna go on to his activity and zoom out. See what's there? It's from Italy, from North Italy. And Italy, I've had this virus pretty flipping hard. So yeah, as long as he's fine, so that's good. Just wanted to say about activities though, because we're only gonna get to do the one activity per day, and this 3 week period is probably gonna last another 3 weeks. The thing is, I can probably complete 10Ks in April, but I don't quite know about the 200 kilometer challenge. Because where was it? If I go into challenges, for example, and then there is one where you have to do 200 kilometers of walking in that whole month. And to be fair, I do normally boss it anyway, doing the walks that I do. But because of this lockdown, it means I might not be able to do 200 kilometers of walking. Where was it? The commute. There was the 5K, the 10K, yes. The elevation I can do, because I already live in a hilly area as it is anyway. But the actual doing of 200 kilometers might be a challenge. So if you can only do the one walk a day, it kind of restricts you back to how much you can do. But on average, for 3 weeks, your average is 41.3 miles. If I can somewhat get close to that, or a little bit above that, for the weeks that are there, if I can aim for the first 3 weeks to get as high to that level, and then for that last week, just kind of like make it progress to like towards 200. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do it. It might not be a possibility, but it's a hell of a restriction. But we'll have to see. I'll have to see if I can. Depends, really. And then that's it. Once you do your one activity, that's it. You're done for the rest of the day. But there is one thing about it, which is, yes, you can only do one activity, but there's no stating of how long that activity is. So lately, I've been doing 10Ks with the dogs. So if I go on to me, it's better, quicker. I'd be doing more 10Ks than I normally would, because it's nice to do this sort of walk then, because it's like late at night. You don't want to do a 10K as such. 5K is where it's at. The thing is also as well, if I did a 5K in the morning, then it's like, oh yeah, great, I've got a 5K done. But then if you do an early walk in the morning, that's it. The rest of the day you can't go out, so you're then grounded, which is weird for me. I'm doing this now, and my parents are actually walking the dogs right now. But the one problem is, and I'm going to say that is glitching. So you see with 4 sunny miles, because we're in that situation where we have to move because of the distancing, we're going to like unprecedented lengths to like avoid people. So my walks are glitching. So like you can see there on my wood, I'm not bothered. Thank you. What it glitches there, and then dogs walk in the sun, it glitches quite dramatically, which is quite annoying. Self-isolation 10K, there's a bit where it glitches, and then yeah, that's all right. Oh, this is strange, because this was at a point where we didn't have any issues. What the fuck happened there? I cannot tell you what happened there. Like, what made it think that I was doing a triangle walk? I have no idea. So yeah, as of right now, I don't quite know what's going to happen with exercise and activities. And videos as well, because there's going to be a point very shortly where I might not be able to upload to the channel. Well, actually, the only way I could do that is because I've got privated videos. I could just go onto them, pick like 1 or 2, and then make them public. But actually, regarding uploading videos to the channel, is not really going to be a possibility. If I get points where I can, then I will. But yeah. Apart from that, yeah. And who knows, in the next few days with this lockdown, if people are slowly getting better with coping with the restrictions, and if we can do that, then it's possible then the restriction might be lifted a little bit. Like, I don't know, maybe from 1 walk a day to 2 walks a day. Yeah. Just have to see. Just have to see, really. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.